Well, hello there. It has been forever since we've had this face to face. So, today I am carving out some time to go through some of my fountain pens, which I haven't used in weeks. And it sounds gross and disgusting and oh so common, I'm pretty sure. Some of you out there have not touched your fountain pens in some time or have a lot inked up and just haven't had an opportunity to use them. Yeah, that's me. So we're going to do that today. I am going to go through my pen case. I have been slowly cleaning some of them out, especially those that like dried up a little bit, those that I've actually have written dry, and I have been forcing myself not to re-ink them, even though my gut wants to re-ink them, just because I know there's more on my desk that I need to work through. So anyway, we're going to do that today. Let's get started. Hey everyone, so we are face down. I want to quickly talk about, just really briefly, some of the pen cases I've been rocking lately is my Superior Labor and Baumkuchen case, the undyed one. And I think at one point they had re-released this case. This one does have really nice patina on it. It was a lot lighter than this. As almost as light as this. I feel like this even has some patina. So you can kind of see the difference. So I pulled this out and was using this for a while. I actually took this with me on to a work trip to New York. And then I used my Lieb case. I still have some pens in here. And this one has been really nice also. I've used this while I was traveling. So I took all my pens out and tried to find all of them. I probably still have that one I will get in my purse. But pretty much everything is in here except for this guy. And I'm going to use my ink book that I haven't used in months and months and months and months. Remember this guy? Yeah, it's been a while. Okay. So Platinum 3776. I'm just going to go with the basic names because I don't want this to be extremely long. And this one actually works really well. So yeah, this is a medium. This one works just fine, and I feel like I still have quite a lot. A lot of ink in here. Yeah. So she's good to go. I'm going to keep her inked up. Okay, so I'm opening up this guy, and this is my Galen Leather 12 case in Crazy Horse Brown. And I'm able to store 14 pens because I have some at the very top. Just going to set that to the side. And we're going to look at my Twsbi Mini. This one, I've had this one inked up for quite a while, and it still doesn't disappoint. This is an extra fine Twsbi Eco Mini. I have it inked up with a brown ink that I don't know what the ink is. So there's that. I'm going to keep this inked up. This pen does very well being inked up for long periods of time, even though it's an extra fine. Like I've talked about this pen multiple times in many different videos, how well it treats me. So we have a Pilot Vanishing Point, and you could see, yep, this one. This one is not working. So I don't like it when it does that. I'm pretty sure a lot of you don't. This one's going to go into the cleaning pile. Let's try my new Pilot Vanishing Point. So this one was a medium. And this one is the broad. No. Okay. Maybe it's just a little bit hard start. I had just inked this up because I ran out of ink. This is Three Oysters Hunter. It's a green ink. This is a broad. It has a lot of shading with this pen, and I'm going to keep it inked. I have my lovely King of Pen Sailor. Oh, this thing writes like a dream. I think this one is that's the medium. I actually recently inked this up with a, what is this one called? I think I inked this one up with the Sailor ink. I think so, and I'm gonna keep that one inked. Next is my Pilot Custom 742. Ooh, this one writes really nice. I haven't used this one, I guarantee you, in like 3 weeks. And this is a Waverly nib. Keeping that inked up. Ooh, this is Mr. Omas. And he writes like a dream. This is, I think this is in the medium. Oh, no, this is a fine. I've been wanting to get a different nib size just to compare. And I have yet to do it. It has this weight to it on the back, but then it fits so nice in my hand. I really like this Omas pen. Okay, so this one is my newest fountain pen. This is the Leonardo Das in a broad. And it is so wet. It's so wet, and I have yet to put in a really dark saturated ink. Most of the inks I've used so far have been shaders. So, and they kind of look a little light to me, but I'm excited to test like a really saturated dark ink in this pen to see how it writes. And I feel like it's going to write just as wet. Okay, so we have another Leonardo, and if you want to see the size difference between this one and the other one, it is, I think it's a little bit girthier. Definitely the cap is thick. And yes, it is girthier. But in weight, it's roughly the same to me. Like they don't feel, one doesn't feel overwhelmingly heavier than the other. So this one is also Leonardo. And I have an Esterbrook. I think this is the journaler's nib. And you could see it is not writing very well. So I am going to put this in my to clean out pile. Yeah, it's kind of, the ink is, I don't know. It needs to be cleaned out. It's been a while and I think it has some shimmer in it. So we're going to let that one go. This is my next pen. This is the Kilk, my Kilk fountain pen. Let's see how she's doing. Ooh, she's writing nice. And this is a fine. I had to switch out the nib with one of my other Kilk nibs, and that was really simple and easy to do. So I have like 3 Kilk pens, so switching them out and getting different nibs, if that's something you're into, I think it was nice to be able to switch out. I wanted a finer nib in this pen. Here is my Leonardo matte primary manipulation. Ooh, it's not working. She's been sitting too long. Yeah, so we know what we need to do with her. She can't even start for me. Okay, moving on to the Silhouette Platinum 3776. She does not disappoint either. I have to write a little bit slower with this one. This is I think it's an extra fine. Yes, and it is an Eastern nib, so it's super fine. And I like dark, saturated lines typically. So when I write slower, I can get a darker line than this, which is what I prefer. Plus, it's just easier to read. Here is the International Writing Pen. And I don't have any ink in here. At least I can't see it. Yeah, this one. It's writing nice now, but honestly, I'm trying to see if I think some of the ink got stuck in the cap. It's kind of hard to tell. It's a brown ink, and it's called fine writing. What did I just say? Fine writing or fine international writing? And this is in a fine nib. This one has a really interesting feel to it when I'm writing with this nib. I don't know what it is, but she's gonna have to get cleaned out because she's already skipping on me. Okay, believe this or not, this pen has been inked up since September when I did the 30 days, 30 inks, 30 days in September. I think that was when I inked her up. And I have slowly been trying to use up this ink because I don't want to get rid of it. I've been trying to, just waiting for the right time to buy a full bottle. This is that Caruso ink by Waringle. Twsbi 580. And I've had this pen for like 8 years, so and the color combination is rose. So I would just, you know, the longer you have pens, you tend to remember their names. Some of my newer pens, it takes me some time to just like get their name ingrained in my head. Plus, I'm one of those people who have trouble remembering people's names. So that's a medium. And this ink is so beautiful. I don't know what's been taking me forever to buy the ink bottle, but I just haven't done it yet. Okay, so we have my Twsbi Eco, and she writes lovely. I think this is a fine. No, this is an extra fine. And she's staying inked. So how many pens am I going to clean out? I am cleaning out these 4. And I need to get myself into the bathroom to do that. So I'm going to clean these ones out. And that means I am going to keep these ones inked. So let's put them away. So we got the Twsbi. Uh-oh. We have my Twsbi Eco, Twsbi 580, Twsbi Mini. We have the Platinum 376, Platinum 376, 3776, sorry. And we have Pilot. And we have another Pilot. And we have Leonardo. Sailor. Actually, let's look at these 2 real quick if you want to see their size comparison. I want to say the Sailor feels a little bit heavier. And they're almost the same size if you're counting the little pointy ends on the Leonardo. Now for grip, yep, the grip is, it's pretty close. They're pretty girthy. Then we have my Kilk, and last but not least, my Omas. And that's what I got for you. So these are there. Speaking of pens that I've cleaned out, I actually cleaned these out last night, so I would have had these also testing today if I didn't clean them out. So this is my Scribo. This one is a Franklin Christoph, but I actually have a Goya nib in the Tanto grind. And then last but not least, I have a Visconti Voyager in this beautiful colorway. So yeah, so these are the ones that are recently clean. I gotta put them away. And these are the other colorful ones that are gonna get cleaned today. And you know, let me know what you guys think. Really informal off the cuff video. And should I do more of these? Let me know. All right, thanks for watching.